What? What? Holy shit!
Oh my gosh!
This is my story of our adventure to chase the shadow of the total solar eclipse on April 8th, 2024. My son and I challenged ourselves to get near the center of the eclipse path under clear skies to experience and photograph this fleeting event. For all intents and purposes, it was certainly challenging but successful. We bonded, met lots of friendly people, saw some awesome scenery, and I got to see my second total eclipse and my son his first. We had originally planned to camp on a ranch outside of San Antonio, Texas, but had to abort those plans due to cloudy weather forecasts. We then briefly considered driving deep into Mexico, but decided that was risky as well. After being obsessed with weather forecasts for 10 days out, we decided to fly to Albany, New York. While that was a good plan, a weather front still pushed us further east and north right up to the Canadian border.
American? Are we still American?
There were many logistical and technical hurdles that challenged us as we prepared. I practiced and rehearsed the photography for months leading up to the day. I can't say it went perfectly, but I got some really nice images and video.
Yeah, New England here, man.
We're talking snow here. Looks like mountains. Stay there. We ended up on the banks of a frozen lake in Jackman, Maine. They had a snowstorm just days before, which provided a winter wonderland for these two desert rats from Arizona. We set up on the ice-covered waters of Wood Pond with a few hundred other eclipse chasers, but then scrambled to more solid ground after some people had stuck their foot into the ice. With only minutes to spare, I had a telescope to track the sun and cameras to video the event set up in the snow. The anticipation was palpable as the time for totality approached. To say it was emotional is an understatement.
What a scene to see it in this setting.
It was truly an experience to savor for a lifetime. This video was shot with a telephoto lens on a Fujifilm camera by the drift method. The camera was on a stationary tripod, allowing the sun and the moon to drift across the frame for about 7 minutes.
Look at that. This is crazy.
What?
90 seconds. Observe for shadow bands.
No, I'm being serious. Wow. Being serious, it's not that
What?
Filters are coming up real clean.
No, I
60 seconds.
Shoot me in it, get me in it too.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? There's the beat.
Oh, look at the skylines. Oh.
Shoot up, different things. So hands on the filter.
40 seconds. Observe.
Look at this shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fixing to that.
30 seconds. Hands on camera filters.
Okay, remove filter, mate. Oh, wow. Okay. Perfect. Have you seen it?
Whoa.
10,
Holy
Oh my god! Dude, I can't even see it! Oh my god! I can't see it! Oh,
shit. Oh my fucking word.
oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah, look at the prominence.
Holy crap. What the fuck over? What?
Look at this. Get the scene around. There's that planet. Oh my god, look at that. Like the cameras don't even do it.
It looks like a black hole.
Wow, man.
max eclipse in 10 seconds.
What's that little red thing right next to sun?
You want me to do that?
You guys see that?
I've got a bunch of shots. I got a bunch of video, primarily. By nice. Check these guys out. Something over here. Nope. The world is
That prominence is insane. Oh, these are freaking intense. Good God. Look at that. It's a really hefty. Holy crow. Oh, the prominence is gorgeous in here. It's got shit to it. Look at the shots I'm getting.
I saw it.
Look at the bust. Man, look how bright it is. Here it comes. Stuff it in.
Alright, enjoy these last few moments with it.
Enjoy it. Last time that I can see it. Getting some video.
Third contact in 20 seconds.
Over in 20 seconds.
15.
Oh my god, it's incredible. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, when am I putting this? When am I putting that thing back on?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Things fucking accurate as shit. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Really soon, get ready.
Place camera filters.
Oh man.
Look at the star go away. How do we get the video?
Oh, yeah, it's over the side, but we got something.
Yeah. Okay, am I putting the cap on? Go get
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, this guy goes on. Yeah, I had said it, but it's okay. I don't think it's the camera.
Can you see everyone next
Look
year?
at it now with binoculars.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I gotta put my binocs down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Phone broken now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I got them all. Yeah. That purpley blue, the purpley red. What in the fuck was that? They was like ruby.
This sequence of eclipse close-up stills was made with a small astrograph that was tracking the sun. The images were captured on a Fuji camera, providing 600 millimeters of focal length.
So did you get it all?
We got our capture, yeah.
All right.
I looked at it. Nice.
We think we did. We tried our best.
Here, wait.
Oh, you got
Do the one or the video.
Yeah, here, ready? Yeah, you can hear it
That was
crying
that
in the
was
background.
unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
I am like,
Neat.
The various eclipse landscape scenes were captured by our cell phones. We also utilized the solar eclipse timer app so we could keep track of the contact points during the event. It can be quite hectic and even nerve-wracking leading into and during totality.
This is great.
All right. Yeah. Talk soon, bro. Later.
All right, have a good one. Later. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Come over my way, Nate.
The trip was a great success. We flew across the country without any issues, drove 9 hours to get to our chosen location, then slept in the car in 26 degrees temperature. The drive back to Albany took 12 hours, 6 of which were in bumper-to-bumper traffic. We skipped our hotel room only to arrive at the airport to find our 6 a.m. flight postponed for another 8 hours. We grabbed 3 hours of sleep and made our connecting flight to arrive back home before midnight.
Welcome to Tucson, where the local time is 9:38 p.m. There has been a time change. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened. Carry-on items stowed until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.